We're gonna talk about so. That's another conjunction. As you kind of expect, this is a suffix conjunction. See, there's only one word. It attaches to the first sentence, and also it has meaning is kind of reason. There's something happen. So sentence A happened, and because of A, B happened. A is the reason why. A is the reason why B happened. Okay. But so has many, like 1, 2, 3, 4, many other meanings and way to use. But in this book, in this reading, you are learn only about the so for cause and effect, basically. Okay, cause and effect. So let's get started. So now here. So here's the thing. 말을 많이 했다. So I talk a lot. So because of that, my throat hurts. 목이 아팠다. So you need to connect this one. You don't use the 말을 많이 하며 목이 아팠다, like we used to just before. At the same time it happened. No, this is clearly because of you talk a lot. I talk a lot in this case. 말을 많이 했다. No, whenever you don't have a subject, you expect that is the talkers. Okay, 말을 많이 했다, 목이 아팠다. So because if I talk too much, my throat hurts. So you use so. Okay, but when you see that there's also, okay, and then also, there's only two ways, also or also. But if you, so also and also. So when do you use also? When the verb ends with o or a, ends with vowels, o or a, you have to use also. The rest of them, you need to use also. Got it? So let's practice how to change. You need to know the rule first. Okay, so now, here. So, 가다, 가다. Look, the vowel is, forget about this last one, ah. So you have to use also, but look, so you don't use ah 2 times, so it's become 가서. So 가서. I went there because of I went there. Something happens. 좋다. So 좋다. It's o, right? 좋다. So you have to use also or also. So look. So because of its 좋다, the vowel. Look at focus on vowel. This vowel is o. So you have to use also. So here, 좋다, you drop that, and then 좋아서. Okay, you have to use either also or also. Also is only for a and o when you have vowels. Focus on vowels. Now, 보다. So 보다. Look, drop this 다, o. So which one you need to use? Also. So you have to use 보아서. 보아서, it like also. When you have o and a, o plus a, then it happen to be wa, like that. Okay, so 보아서, 아서. 울다, 울다. Look at this vowel. That is u. Is it a or o? It's not. So you have to use also. So 울다, 좁다, and 울어서. 먹다, look, 먹다. So you know, you don't need to think about ta, and then the vowel is o. So which one do you need to use up here? It's not a, it's not o, you need to use also. So 먹, also. 건너다. So 건너다. Forget about this ta. Oh, this is o. So you need to use also. So look, no here, 어서. You don't need to use 건너어서, right? Just like 가아다, 가아다, 가아서, like that. 건너어서. So drop this one. So 건너서, 건너서. 주다. Okay. So now here, did we do 주다? I think we did. So 보내다, 보내다. So here, it's not it's the o. So 보내어서, 보내어서, 보내서. So you kind 보내어서, kind of short it. So it's a 보내서. Kind of exception 보내서. So or. So if it's or, if it's not o or a, then you have to use also. 크다. So 크. It's not a. It's not o. So 크 어서. 커서, 커서, 커서. Okay, 커서. Nobody say 커서. So this is kind of an exception too. You need to memorize 커서. Instead 커서, 커서, 커서. 길다, 길다. So this is your vowel. It's not a. It's not o. So you need to use also. 길어서. 짧다. It's short. short다. What kind of, here, look. This is a here, right? 짧다, 짧다, 짧아서, 짧아서. You can pronounce like 짧아서, 짧아서, but you have to write. This is the way you pronounce 짧아서. Sounds like 짧아서, but you have to write this way. 짧아서, 짧아서. So 하다. This is the exception. 하다. If it's you have to do 하아서. But you know that 하다 is a kind of exception. 하다, 과거 is past sentence is 했다 like that. So 해, so 해다, 해서. So 하다 is exception. It's exception. So 하다 you change it to 해서. 공부하다, 공부해서. 깨끗하다, 깨끗해서. 숙제하다, 숙제해서. 운동하다, 운동해서. You can use 공부했어, 공부했어, 숙제했어, 운동했어, 길었어, 짧았어. You cannot use when you talk about connecting two words, the cause and effect or reason. So you cannot use past tense when you the verb before saw, you cannot use past tense. We'll talk about later. So now, let's go this one. So there's two sentences. So there are two sentences. We practice how to combine 서. So now, 말을 많이 했어. So 서 is something happened, because of something happened. Something, the outcome happens because of the A. Sentence A, sentence B, so. Because of A, B happened. Okay, cause and effect. So, 말을 많이 했다. I talk a lot. 목이 아팠다. So, do you remember 하다 is, exception is 해서. So, 말을 많이 해서 목이 아팠다. So now, here. 친구가 같이 있었다. 친구와 같이 있었다. 와 같이. With friends. I was with friends. 즐거웠다. 즐겁다 is it's merrily or happily. When I check the the dictionary, so merrily, happily. So I was with friends, and I was very happy. It was happy. I was happy like that. Okay, so 친구와 같이 있어서 있다. As you know, we cannot use the past tense for the first two sentences. So you always use just the present tense and then follow the rule. So it's 있다. It's 있다. So it's not it's not o. So you have to use also. So 친구와 같이 있어서 있어서 then when you pronounce, it sounds like 있어서. There's a silent O and then it goes here. So 있어서, 있어서, 있어서. So 친구와 같이 있어서 즐거웠다. So 배가 아팠다. I had stomachache. 병원에 갔다. So as I can say, it's EU region. When you say region, the second part is first part is the reason why the second part happened, cause and effect. So 배가 아프다. So we cannot use past tense. So 아프다. 배가 아프다. So it's not it's not o. So 아프어서, 아프어서. So 아프어서. So it's 아파서. 배가 아파서, 아파서 병원에 갔다. 머리가 아프다. 머리가 아프어서, 아파서. 머리가 아파서, 아프어서. So 아프어서. I guess we change this. We have to use just one. So 아파서. 머리가 아파서 학교에 못 갔다. I couldn't go to school. 아파서. 공부를 안 했다. I didn't study. So I didn't do well on the test. So here, 공부를 안 하다. So 하다, do you remember 하다? Is 해서. So 하다 is so so, but then this is kind of irregular, so you should memorize it. 공부를 안 해서. 공부를 안 해서 because I didn't study. I didn't do 시험. It's not 시험. 시험을 못 봤다. I didn't do well on the test. 운동을 했다. 운동을 해서 땀이 났다. I got sweaty. 운동을 해서 땀이 났다. So when you use so, you can connect two sentences. That means something happened the top first sentence. Because of that, as a effect, as a result, second sentence happened. Okay? So 놀았다. I guess this one we didn't do. So 놀았다. I play here. Play, 놀다. So original is 놀다. So we cannot use past tense. So you change it to first present tense. So 놀다. it's so 놀아서 엄마한테 혼났다. I got scolded by mom. Okay.